All right. Okay. Peace, everybody. Welcome. Happy Friday. I hope you had an awesome, productive week. I hope that you made some money. I know you're not going to stop. If you're a real entrepreneur, we never stop. All right. Welcome. So today I wanted to speak briefly on multiple streams of income. And I know you've probably seen my post, and I talk a lot about generational wealth because I'm very passionate about that. But I've been doing the 30-day mindset challenge now. Actually, I did it publicly. I posted that up on my YouTube channel. If you want to follow along, once again, go to my channel, subscribe, and hit the bell. And you'll actually get a free workbook for 30 days that helps you with goal setting. So anyway, yesterday I got the opportunity to go to a Grant Cardone and Damon John convention, and it was amazing. I mean, it absolutely changed my way of thinking again. And for those of you who don't know who those guys are, you definitely want to Google them. Grant Cardone is like a real estate mogul, and Damon John is a mega entrepreneur that created Shark Tank. So I had the opportunity to go. This was an amazing event. Once again, it was supposed to be in Fort Lauderdale, but because we had the busted water line, they ended up having to move it. So it was kind of last minute, and it was a lot of adjustment for everybody to do. But at the end of the day, we still made it, and it had to be about 500 people in there. Welcome, guys. Welcome. So one of the things that really stood out to me is the demographics. First of all, it was 500 people in there. 500 people who were there despite the circumstances, that were all wanting to change their life and get this information to find out how to be the best versions of themselves. So there was no excuses. There was no complaints. This was right in the middle of dinner time, and we were there. So one of the things the guy asked was, how many baby boomers do we have in the audience? And it had to be about 500-600 people in there, and there was actually quite a few. And not at all a lot. Actually, it was about 10 to 15 in there. So, of course, then next he asked about millennials, which millennials, Team Millennial right here, we made up like the majority. And then, of course, there were Generation Xers. So he really gave a breakdown on like the direction that our wealth and economy is headed for the average everyday person. And basically, he made a very valid point, such as, the baby boomers, they really got sold a bill of goods. It was the whole work really hard, and then you're going to have the retirement, Social Security is going to be set up for you. And now what we have is 1 in 3 people that retire actually don't have a retirement plan. So at 65 years old, a lot of these baby boomers are having to go back into work, okay, and work until they can't work anymore. Okay, so as far as the millennials, he says with millennials that this generation scares him the most. This is my generation. So, of course, we had the big recession right kind of, I would say, at the most economic maturity phase of our life. So anywhere from like 25 to 26, 27, 28, we got hit with the recession with the housing crisis. So we have that. We hardly any of us own homes. So most of us are renters. And of course, we have absolutely no kind of retirement plan whatsoever. Most of us are too smart to work for other people. So because the technology that we're creating is so fascinating that guess what it's doing, guys? It's replacing jobs. Okay? So pay attention to what's happening. And then the Generation Xers, which I believe is the generation before millennials, they actually created living paycheck to paycheck. Okay, so think about that, guys. That's 3 different sets of generations that are all being affected, and nobody, like hardly any of them, maybe like 1 to 2% actually have a retirement plan. That is friggin' scary, okay? To know that you are going to work every day and that all of your eggs are in this one particular source of income, and you're counting on that to be your future wealth. Okay, this is frightening, guys. You gotta like pay attention to what's going on, okay? And this is not just affecting millennials or Generation Xers. This is affecting people like my mom age, okay? This is affecting people like, my age. We have no plan, and we talk about generational wealth, and we've gotta have a plan, and it's gotta include multiple streams of income. Okay, so tonight we're gonna have an amazing webinar. And before I get to that, let me tell you the one thing that really tripped me out when he said that, because it struck to me so deeply, because it's exactly what our system and program is doing for people and changing people's lives. Because he said we've got residual bills, right? Yes, we all got residual bills. I don't care if you're a baby boomer, a millennial, or a Generation Xer, we all got it. So he said you should have one stream of income for each of your bills. Guys, pay attention. One stream of income for each of your bills. Okay? So let me tell you something. That's exactly what our program is doing. Okay? The bill relief program is actually creating banks for your bills, where you're creating streams, not actual banks, but you're creating streams of income that can cover your residual bills. And these payments are actually residual, monthly payments, just like your bills. Guys, this is just a start, but that's definitely a beginning of an awesome, amazing stream of income that I myself am a part of. Lots of my friends, we got an amazing community, and we're actually winning. So not only that, it's the mindset change that goes with it. So by me doing the mindset challenge and me focusing on my finances, I'm actually being attracted to places like this where I can meet like-minded individuals who can hit me up and game me on what's going on, guys. Because what you don't know is a lot of these positions that a lot of people are working today thinking that they're secured for the next 20 to 30 years or however long until they get retirement are going to be replaced by technology. And so what's going to be necessary? It's going to be necessary for more and more people to understand how to utilize social media, how to be able to globally connect with one another and create streams with an S of income. Myself personally, I will never ever have one stream of income again. Okay, I just can't live that life. It's too frightening, and it's too scary, and it's too survival mode. I mean, you have no opportunity whatsoever to think about investing, saving for retirement, wills and trusts, home ownership, owning properties. You can't think about any of those things when you're in survival mode. And I know a lot of people on here probably think, well, I have a job, so how am I supposed to work 40 hours a week and have a multiple stream of income? Guys, there's so many ways that you can create passive, residual, monthly income. Okay? And you can actually create an exit plan, if that's your desire, from your job. So imagine if you could set up these streams of income to cover your bills, because that's why we're all working, right? We're all working and earning income so that we can pay bills, quite frankly. We're working to pay for necessities. How fun is that? Okay? I would much rather be working, have my bills paid, have time freedom, have the ability to be able to create and have relationships with my children. Let me tell you something. We can't even have relationships with our children when we're working 40 hours a week. The children are in school from 7 to 3:30. By the time you guys get home, you got about 2 hours you can talk to each other if you haven't, running around trying to take care of your day-to-day duties. I mean, if you reduce the amount of time that you actually get to spend with your family, quality time, because of working to pay for things like your water, to pay for things like your electricity, you would realize that a lot of our family relationships they're suffering because of it, because we have to work or because we're so tired from working, and then a lot of times get the check and still don't have enough to pay the bills. I mean, that's the worst. So guys, wake up. It's 2019, okay? Pay attention. You got to pay attention, and while everybody's here, if you're catching the replay, once again, I'm going to let you know, get on the webinar tonight. You got to get the knowledge first, guys. You got to know what's happening. You can't just assume and then call everything a scam or a Ponzi something and you don't even know what you're talking about. Okay, so if you want to know what you're talking about, get on the webinar tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central, and we're going to be showing you how to create streams of income for your bills and create residual monthly income. Okay, thanks again, guys, for tuning in. Once again, if you haven't already, subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's Z as in zebra, B as in boy, A as in apple, N as in Nancy, Y-A-Y, youtube.com/ZBanye. Also hit the subscribe button as well as the bell beside it so you can be notified when I upload new videos. All right, guys, to the next day, because I'll probably be back again doing another live. Until the next time, you guys, peace out. And just, pay attention. Pay attention to what's happening around you. You don't want to be a victim because you weren't aware or you were scared to create another stream of income. All right. Have a great day, guys. Peace.